What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We got part 2 of Blood Diamond. I know there aren't too many people that were waiting on this, but I know there were some people. There were some people that have been waiting on this for a while. I know I put this off for a little bit too long. I got sidetracked with like other recordings and just life in general. I apologize. I sincerely apologize for anybody who purposely, exclusively subscribe to the OnlyFans for this, whether it be this reaction or any other reaction, and that reaction that you desire is late. I'm sincerely sorry. My voice is kind of weak right now. I don't know why. I try to put. I'm gonna edit this all out for YouTube, but I try to post, consistently on OnlyFans. I try to post 2 to 3 times a week on YouTube. Just to keep everyone happy, just to keep YouTube audience and the OnlyFans audience happy. But there's only. Anyways, we're gonna get into this reaction. I know I'm late. But I'm ready. I'm ready if you are. I'm not gonna pause it. Alright, so for anybody here who watched the first part of this reaction, I'm not gonna pause it. I remember this. When I click back in it, this is where I left off. I'm watching this on YouTube. This is where I left off. Here we go.
You get your damn son back, all right? Now get on the bus and go.
Looks like it was there.
PG, open the door. Let us out.
Have to start charging an entrance.
Is this his son? Is his son attacking him? Oh my goodness. What?
Many of these children were taken by the RUF.
Okay.
We have taken them back. Some of them have been made to do horrible things. Would you say that people are mostly good?
No.
It is what they do that makes them good or bad.
Mukiwa. It means white boy in Africa.
When did you leave?
I didn't leave. Mom was raped and shot, and Dad was decapitated and hung from a hook in the barn.
Yes, I understand that. But, son, this is it.
What the?
He's lost a lot.
You'll be all right, huh?
Will you?
Thank you.
Hey.
And then he leaves with that foreshadowing statement.
Let's go, Tom, all right? Meet me behind the tents.
What if I wanted to go in with you?
I'd say no.
What if I insist?
I'd insist back.
It's a suicide mission, man. Y'all didn't tell me Leonardo DiCaprio's gonna die. I already know he's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna die. The guy even foreshadowed what he said. Will you? When he was asking him, will you be all right? Ugh.
You find yourself a good man, all right, Maddie?
I'm used to being pursued. What the heck?
I'm here for it. Why would you do that? The camouflage survival tactics, man. I'm here for it.
that again, and I'll peel your face back off your head.
I did not expect this dynamic change.
You are not going down there. Are we clear?
You are not the master. I am his father! His father should have protected him! Grandfather told me many stories of war. How the men they fought the Timney. Or how two tribes will fight when somebody has stolen a woman.
I don't want Daddy to die, but I get this weird feeling in my chest that there is a possibility.
It's dark, and we move in closer.
Of course he took off while he was snapping. I figured that would happen. They listening to American rap?
I'll rape your wife in front of your eyes, and I will keep your daughters for myself.
You okay. Get mean with it. Kill him. Should I upset that? So this is war. This is war.
All right, my friend. End of the line here, huh?
Do not trust him.
I don't trust him either, but we haven't got much of a choice here, huh?
What do you say, Mr. Vandy?
Solomon understood
You ready to take a walk?
that him and Danny would have died if he told them right then and there. So his best option is to keep that information to himself, survive as long as possible. So I guess maybe there's still, there might be some possibility of Danny dying here. I don't know.
Ah, yes. Oh, here. It is here.
Him.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it! What are you?
I am your father, who loves you, and you will come home with me and be my son.
Okay, so Danny can recover. It's just that with that gunshot wound, he may not make it. He may not make it. And the kid is kind of weak right now as well. He's gonna die here. Just like they said in the first half.
I thought you would steal it from me.
Yeah. It occurred to me, huh?
Hello, Matty boy. Are you hurt?
Yeah, well, I've got a little problem here.
Yeah, I'm really happy I met you two. When we get to the stairs, you just keep walking, and I'll wait for you here.
You're not coming.
I'm not here.
He sees such a different lifestyle here. It's like a complete 180 from his lifestyle back at home.
They are not ours to steal or exploit in the name of our comfort, our corporations, or our consumerism.
And that's how it ends. And there are still 200,000. Unbelievable. At that point in time, there were still 200,000. This makes me want to really like catch up with what's going on in Sierra Leone, with what has been going on in Africa and South Africa in general, man. Because when I decided to watch this movie, I read just a little bit of the description. I didn't read any reviews. I didn't, watch any reactions to it. Didn't watch any reactions to it. I went into this movie completely blind, for the most part, outside of like who I knew was in the movie, I was expecting to be amazed because I am typically amazed by any movie Leonardo DiCaprio is in, but this movie by far hit me the hardest of any movie I've ever seen him in. And not to like discredit or invalidate the greatness of his other films that he's, you know, portrayed a character in, just this movie, it had a lot of relatable scenes. And I know, you know, I'm not talking about just the fact that what I'm mainly talking about is there were scenes where, you know, he was talking about from the first half. I remember I think I reacted to this in December, or it might have been November, but there were some scenes in which he was talking with Maddie about his upbringing. There were scenes. Sorry. I'm not bored. Trust me. I'm not bored. But there were scenes. There were scenes with Maddie. There were scenes where he was, you know, his death scene. You know, that part wasn't really relatable to me, but it's just the fact that I've seen Leonardo DiCaprio in so many movies, and seeing him portray a character so well, I love it. I love to see it. But to see that character die in the end, after getting so much character development, it's an amazement to me. Truly, it was truly entertaining all the way through. There was never a part. I may have been like more quiet with this second half's reaction, as you guys could tell, but that didn't mean at all that I enjoyed it any less than, you know, how much I enjoyed the first half. I noticed the first half, when I watched it, you know, I was impressed with what I had seen. I thought it was going to be about, you know, for the most part, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Danny, I should say. Danny, I thought it was mostly just going to be about the chase for a diamond, like, you know, Danny. Once we met Danny's character, I thought it was going to be him trying to get the diamond, or, you know, Solomon, maybe him joining forces and helping Danny get the diamond. But the movie developed into so much more. And with everyone's involvement, you know, the Colonel's involvement, Danny, Solomon, Dia's involvement, Maddie, the RUF, everyone's involvement in this made this movie so spectacular to me. And the fact that it was based off true events, I love it, you know. And I don't know if my parents have seen this. I know they would love to see like this movie, because I mean, my parents would be some pretty great reactors. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. My parents are pretty chill, you know. They're a lot like me, but at the same time, they're not, because they're decades older than me. You know, I was born in the 90s. They were not. So, you know how that goes. Now, outside of my parents, though, this second half, man, I couldn't stop the tears. There were so many scenes where I was just crying nonstop. And it may have been something little. Like, I remember his death scene. I was starting to cry, and then boom, you know, gunshots are fired, and I'm brought back to the reality that he has to help them escape. But then, after he like succeeds in helping them escape, we're brought to the next scene, which is essentially still that same scene, but Maddie comes into the picture. Danny calls her. She answers, and she finds out that he's basically on his deathbed. He's gonna die. Either that, or maybe she assumes that he's so severely injured that she probably won't ever get to see him again, which is kind of the same thing, but I don't know why I explained that in two different ways. That part also made me super emotional. I don't think I cried at all in the first half, but this half, this is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, and I don't think I've ever had like a documentary, or not a documentary, but like a true, like a movie that's based off like true events. I've had a lot of good I've had a lot of movies in my life where I really enjoyed them, but I couldn't say that they were one of my favorite movies of all time. I just thought they were great movies in and of themselves. This one is probably like top 5 favorite movies for me. Like, I could rewatch this a bunch of times and never get bored because it has everything I was looking for. Like, it had action, it had tragedy, you know, it had drama, it had like just little subtleties of romance. It didn't have too much. It had just enough to make you enjoy the little bit that you got. You know, it was like the romance that they put into this movie was like the breaks. They were the breaks that you needed from the action that you were getting, from the intensity that you were watching. You know, the conversations that they would share, where they would talk about their lives. Danny, Solomon, Maddie. Those were like the intermissions that we needed. Because this movie, I mean, the second half, you guys saw me, like, I was here the whole way. Like, I could not move from this spot pretty much. That's just how great it was. I'm getting new glasses, by the way. I know that's not why you're here, but I'm getting new glasses. These glasses slip off a lot. I'm always doing this in my reactions. Hopefully with the new glasses, I'm not doing this no more. Because I've had these glasses for 6 years now. Wait. 7 years now. Because it's 2021. I'm getting new glasses. This is the end of the line for these glasses. This is also the end of the I can't talk. This is also the end of the line for the Blood Diamond reaction. I'm going to post this on OnlyFans for you guys first. And then this will probably appear on YouTube sometime like after that. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for waiting for this reaction. And thank you guys for watching. This reaction was absolutely incredible. And if you guys got any other movies I cannot talk. If you guys have any other movie suggestions for me, I'd really appreciate it. You know, let me know in the comment section what you guys would want me to watch, and hopefully I'll get to it soon. But this movie was truly astounding in how they were able to handle the true events that happened, and how they were able to make it such an impactful and powerful movie all the way through. You know, not just like little like pieces here and there that were good, and then some of the movie was kind of boring. You know, typically movies that are true but action based are good in my opinion, but there are some that are not, and then there are others like Blood Diamond that are just incredible. And I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad I was able to watch this with you guys. This was great. Anyways, thank you guys again for waiting this long for the second part of this movie, this reaction. I will see you guys for the next movie that you all suggest. So feel free, let me know in the comments what you guys want me to watch next. I'll get to it soon if it receives enough votes. Whichever like movie suggestion that receives enough votes, I will react to that movie first. The other movies I may get to later on in life, you know, maybe later on in time, but we'll go with the highest like rated suggestion in the comments section. Till then, guys, take care. Stay. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I'm gonna just end it. I'm gonna stop recording. Peace. Nah, that's trash. I gotta do better. Take care, y'all. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. See you soon.